So Amy was 9 months old when she got ill. On the Sunday, Amy was a bit out of sorts. She was off her food, a bit hot and bothered, a bit cranky. But as the hours progressed, her temperature got higher and higher and we couldn't bring it down. She had quite mottled skin and her hands and feet were very cold and her heart rate was very fast. You could see it, you could see her heart beating away in her chest. They were all classic red flag signs to me that there was an infection. We took her to the GP the following morning and he agreed that, there were some concerning signs, and so they sent us up to the hospital. From there, they diagnosed an ear infection. We felt reassured. We were going home with antibiotics, and it was gonna sort the problem out and she'd be back on the mend. When we got her home, we noticed her breathing was becoming more laboured. She started vomiting and then she just became floppy. And the speed in which she was getting worse in front of my eyes, my instincts were telling me this was bad. So we spoke to the district nurse on the Tuesday morning and we agreed she needed to be seen, where we were met by the consultant nurse who pretty much took one look at her and we knew that things were bad. Because she was so unstable, by that point she was pretty much lifeless. They decided the best course of action was to place her in a medically induced coma and put her on a ventilator. This all happened in a heartbeat, really. It was so fast and so frightening. They then transferred her to Manchester Children's Hospital, which were more equipped to deal with the severity of her illness. Because she was so unwell, they were unable to perform the lumbar puncture, which would give the diagnosis of meningitis, so they treated her accordingly anyway. We were in intensive care for 3 days. On the third day, they were able to wake her up, and once she did seem to be showing signs that things were heading in the right direction, they then transferred us onto a ward for a couple of weeks to continue with her treatment. Amy's doing really well now. She's exceeded all expectations of her. Back in the thick of things, they suspected she might have brain damage. They suspected, she could potentially have lost her limbs. But as time's gone by, she's a little trooper, bless her, and she's exceeded everything and more that they thought possible of her. So as a parent, you need to trust your instincts. You know your child best. The hospital want to hear what you have to say. Trust your instincts as a parent and get them seen quickly. To not go back and seek help on the basis of feeling a bit embarrassed or a bit silly, it's not worth thinking about what the repercussions of those feelings could end up being.